My name is Lisa Boone, and I'm the owner of Tinker's Cat Cafe. So we are a full espresso bar cafe here, always open to people during the business hours. But then what's unique is we have adoptable cats here on site next to us, and they all come from Salt Lake County Animal Shelter. So you can walk in, get an espresso, a pastry, and then you can bring them into the room with the cats into the lounge setting. And we call it the cat room or the cat lounge. Hang out comfortably, pet cats, play with cats, drink coffee. Feels pretty good. It was about 3 years ago. I was sitting on my couch and I was watching TV. I was watching The Amazing Race. They were in Japan, and there was a mission for them to go into a cat cafe and give them some food. You know, it piqued my interest. I'm like, what is a cat cafe? So I was watching it, and they went in, and it was exactly like what Tinker's is. You know, there's cats and then a cafe. And I thought right then and there, I'm like, oh, I would love to be able to own one of those and bring that to Salt Lake City. As far as like the health department, they weren't too bad. They didn't have any protocol to base of what would be regulated. So they were open to the idea. They also love cats, so that was really nice. The fact that there's a partition wall between our cafe and the cat lounge, so there are no cats in the cafe. That was very important to the health department. Also that I have 2 bathrooms, one on the cafe side and one on the cat lounge side, and they liked that a lot. I'll, wake up and check out who has reserved times. I look at the appointments for the day. So I'll print out a reservation sheet and just gather supplies that we need, for cash drawer or milk or tea or whatever we need. And then we have a cat lounge attendant employee who comes in earlier than the cafe side to help start cleaning the cat room.
I'm Josie Holt, and I am a barista as well as a cat attendant. I watch people make sure they're following the cat rules and make drinks, and it's really great. So if you're working the cat lounge, you have to get here around like 9:30 and make sure that all the cat boxes are clean, make sure all the surfaces are completely sterile and cleaned, because the cats make a mess because we leave them overnight. They sleep here, so it's amazing what they can do in just the amount of time we're gone. You just gotta set everything up for people to come in and be in an environment that is happy and calm. My favorite cat is, we have a resident cat, and it's one that's permanently going to be in there. It's not up for adoption. Her name's Madame Bovary.
We fell in love with her right away. I actually met her in the shelter before we opened, and I was hoping, crossing my fingers, she was still around. But she wasn't adopted out yet, and so she came over here. I requested her to come over.
She'll come up to you and sit on your lap, and before I've just taken a nap with her. She put an arm on either side of my neck and just hugged me. She's the sweetest. I used to have one that got adopted, and he was black and white and a long hair. He was the sweetest, shy, cute cat. He was my absolute favorite, and I cried when he got adopted. Super hard for me. It's very bittersweet though, because I know that they can't always stay here. It's just kind of like a foster home for them. My favorite part about working here is getting to know each individual cat. And they're all super cute and super individual, and instead of being in cages or a small room, you can actually see what they're actually like, so that it's easier to adopt them out to people.
I really like watching people's faces and the reaction of joy. I'm a sucker for, I used to teach yoga for over 10 years, so I like places where people feel good and de-stress and relax. So it's really important to me. So that's part of the whole drive to create this. And then also it's a win-win because it's helping cats, and I love animals. So that combination of just, it makes it all worth it.